Hi everyone, you reached Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva. If this is your first time, welcome. If not, welcome back. For all of you out there, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. Hit the like button, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. And share my video with your friends and family so that they can come to my channel and get to know me also. I'm here today with a video on Monique the comedian, her husband Daddy, and DL Hugley, and this whole big situation that they recently had at the comedy show, where initially we thought that the real issue was the fact of who was supposed to be the headliner. We have since learned that that really wasn't an issue, that no matter what would have went down that night, Monique came there and she had a score to settle. She came there with a vengeance. She came there with an attitude. She came there, these are her own words, to give DL Hugley her behind to kiss. And I'm paraphrasing a little bit, guys, but she came there to hand him his behind. So she came there with the wrong mindset and the wrong attitude. When she first pumped this rhetoric out to us, she acted as if the whole thing was over who was going to be the headliner. And she tried to give us the idea that, you know what, men don't respect women when it comes to business, right? And DL Hugley is one of those men that have no respect for women and always want to run over them, step over them, and underpay them. That's the narrative that she tried to put out there initially. But then she stuck her own foot in her mouth with her own Instagram live and said that no matter what, she was going there to hand him his behind because of some past transgressions that he did against her. And okay, it was like a little ping pong. They was going back and forth. They was showing contracts, and this one showing contract and deals and this and that and the other. But it was official today. She went gutter low. And because of this, I said it before and I said it again, Monique is out of pocket and out of line. Her husband needs not be her manager, my opinion. And together, sometimes when couples get together, they can either compliment each other or they can be toxic together. And I think those two, in terms of a business relationship, they are toxic. They are bad for each other. It is the worst, okay? And Monique also wants to put this narrative out there that, we are not used to seeing, a couple together that supports each other. Where she gets that from, I have no idea. Because, when people in the comments want to tell her, why is Daddy speaking? He needs to shut up. They're only telling you that, Monique, because both of y'all, when y'all speak, y'all not making any common sense, okay? Matter of fact, that's why they're like, he should shut up, but they really should say both of y'all should shut up, turn off that Instagram live, and just go sit down on your couch somewhere and start writing your next set for your next comedy show, instead of doing all of these distraction techniques that nobody is here for. We're all sick of it. So what was her gutter low? Her gutter low was she took an interview that DL Hugley previously did, and she reposted it on her Instagram, okay? She reposted it on her social media. In the gist of that interview, he talks about a situation where his daughter, unfortunately, she came to him, told him that, one of his friends molested her. It was a friend that DL Hugley was very close to. He really liked this person. He didn't side with his daughter in that moment. He sided with the friend. He has since apologized to the daughter. But why did she put that? Because Monique liked her receipts, okay? And she wants to hammer in, okay, the fact that DL Hugley doesn't protect black women, doesn't support black women, so forth and so on. So she did that, posted that interview to say, listen, this man didn't even protect his own flesh and blood that was a female. So why would you think he would protect any other female? Now that's gutter low. right? Gutter low. So here's my thing. She said that DL Hugley didn't protect his own flesh and blood. But her and her husband, they're in the protection business. Everything that they're doing is so that they can protect the female, the black female, and make sure we get equality and all kinds of other stuff. So my thing is, my thought was as I was listening to them, well, why didn't you protect that sister? Why didn't you protect the daughter that you claim DL Hugley didn't protect? You had an opportunity to protect her by not reposting that interview, by not bringing up that interview. And when people tried to pull her to the carpet about posting that interview and telling how gutter low it was, she said, well, you know what? How can I hurt her? Her father already put the interview out there. Well, Monique, people probably didn't see the interview. There's a lot of people that didn't see the interview, and there's a lot of people that did see it and forgot about it. But you reposting it, you bringing it back up again can re-traumatize this female and have her thinking, oh my God, yes, my father didn't protect me or whatever. Even if you could have just brought back up the trauma. So you're accusing somebody of not protecting the black female, but you ain't protect that sister. So you're just as dirty as the person that you're talking about. You know, they said, how do you throw stones when you're living in a glass house yourself? Just completely and utterly messy, right? So here's the thing. You got two people. They can either compliment each other or they can be toxic together. And those two, in terms of, I'm going to say business, I can't say what their personal thing is, but everything I see in business-wise, they are toxic together. And social media can be a good thing when it is put to good use. The bad thing with social media and some of these celebrities, they have an instant direct line to all of their fans. Where before social media, they couldn't get to speak to their fans unless they did an interview for a magazine or a newspaper or on the news or on some talk show. And before they did that interview, they could perhaps speak to their publicist, their manager, and their publicist and manager can prep them and say, you know what, when you get up there, it's a whole controversy on XYZ. Don't touch it. Tell that interviewer that you don't want to talk about it. But when you can go on live yourself and just talk to the people at any time, it can be the death of you. It can be a whole hot mess. Anytime in business, they said when someone sends you an email and you read the email and it pisses you off, before you hit respond, take a walk, breathe it out, come back, and then if you are calm, then respond. Or sometimes they tell you even go ahead and write it up, but don't hit send. That could be a little dangerous because if you make a mistake and hit send, boom, it's gone and that's it, you're done, right? So in Monique's situation, you spoke, DL Hugley spoke, you spoke again, he spoke again, let it go. At some point, for the greater good, you need to actually go and speak to the person or just say, you know what, I'm not going to speak to them, but I'm also not going to continue to respond to them via social media. What she did recently was not just low, it was gutter low. You don't ever, and I mean ever, bring the kids into the situation. At this point, I'm highly disappointed in Monique. It's just, to me, it's no other words to say. Now, do I think that she is doing career sabotage? Do I think, and she said also in her live, like, she doesn't care. Like, she really feels like she's on a mission for the people. And she's like, if I block my bag, if I get blacklisted again, I don't care. And I'll end with this, which one of her fans commented in her comment section when she was on that live, and it was an aha moment for me. They said, you know what? You want to talk about everybody else being problematic and not for the black female and for females and, you know, the empowerment of the females. They said, but let's be clear. 50 Cent, he can be a troll. He can be a troll when he wants to be a troll. And he has definitely dragged a lot of females for filth. So Monique, you're okay with dealing with 50 Cent because he's in your corner right now. He's putting you on. But the bottom line is some of the stuff that you accusing DL Hugley of is the same stuff that 50 Cent has done. So it's like, it's okay because he's in your corner. You're full of it as far as I'm concerned. So let's close out and let's say this. Do you think she was dead wrong for reposting that interview and dragging his daughter, his innocent daughter, and I don't care how old she is, his innocent daughter into this mess? She has hit rock bottom. She has gone gutter low, and she needs to shut off that live, stop going live, sit down, calm down, and get back to your art. Get back to what you really want to do. Stop all of these distractions and shenanigans. No one wants to hear it anymore. Anyway, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. Don't forget to hit the like button, and I'll see you on the next video.